What do you think about Counter-Strike now being free to play?
Well, actually, I think it's pretty good. I mean, like it's gonna grow the scene a lot, but people are talking about like there is like a lot of cheaters playing because of like free to play. But I'm not sure because I didn't read the update, like to be honest. But I guess like for you to be like Prime, you have to pay. So if you're gonna like play with like better players, you have to pay something. So if you pay something, I'm not gonna cheat. Of course, there is a cheaters, but I don't think it's like gonna be like massive. Of course, in the free to play like lower level, like people not paying, just playing, I think it's gonna be like a lot of cheaters. But I mean, like, I think it's good for the scene, actually.
I think it's a good thing. I said like 2 or 3 years ago, I think they should make the game free to play because it just brings in more people. And I think that's something that CS, especially lately, is needed. It's sort of something new to bring people back.
A lot of people have been mentioning kind of like an influx of hackers. Obviously, that might not affect a pro player as much as it would just a regular matchmaking player, but what do you think about that?
I think it's definitely a concern. I mean, VAC's never been perfect. I mean, people even cheat on ESEA and get away with it, so I think that's definitely something that I'm sure Valve considered that when they made it free to play, but I think the positives outweigh the negatives.
I think that it's probably going to introduce a lot of hackers, but I'm not too worried about that because I think still there will be a lot of legit players that come into the game that haven't actually tried it just because you have to pay to play. However, I'm hoping that Valve has a strategy for tackling these hackers because I don't think they would just release the game to everybody without knowing that there's going to be a lot of hackers that come in. So I'm hoping that they can sort of handle it.
I think like before you make this happen, you need to like have a good end cheater, because like on CS:GO like have so many cheaters like and it's not good for the community. No one like it, and that's why so many people stop playing. And for you make this happen, you need to have a good end shooter.
I think it's a big step for esports and also for the casual play because the numbers are going up, so it attracts more people. It's good for us, good for everyone. So yeah.
I think if you have Prime account, if you don't have Prime account, you have to pay 10 euro or 10 euro something around. So I think it's good because like if you didn't pay, you will not gonna play who paid this before. So I think it's a good idea, and everyone, for example, some people are like, which means the young people who doesn't have money to buy this, and so they can try for free to play, and if they like, they can buy it. So it's a good idea to make like this.
It's really good news for everyone, for us, for example, because now we will get a lot of fans, a lot of players, and a lot of new maybe talented players, so it's good.
CSGO being free to play now is awesome. I think that's it's just going to bring in so many more people into our game. That just, I guess some people couldn't afford it before if they were in other countries and stuff like that. Just in general, the community is going to get bigger, and that just provides more viewership and everything. So I think all in all, it's just a hugely great thing.
Do you have any thoughts about the potentiality of like an increase in hackers or anything?
I mean, for me personally, not really, because I'm not really into matchmaking and stuff like that. But I guess for the other players, it would definitely, because I mean, you hear about cheaters and stuff in matchmaking all the time, so that could definitely increase. But hopefully, Valve can bring something out to fix that, and hopefully not have that issue.
Being free to play, I think there's downsides and good things about it. I think the good thing is that for sure more people will try the game, mainly the newcomers. Nowadays, if you are young, you have like 8 to 16 years old, you have so many games to choose from. And for sure, for some people, being free to play might be the first thing they think about. I'm not going to spend some money to test this game out. So for sure, we're going to get some new players testing the game out. And the downside of it is that it's going to be a little bit easier for people to kind of try to screw others by using cheats and stuff like that, because they just can download the game again and things like that. But I think Valve is going to pay attention towards this, and the level 21 limitation when it comes to playing matches, the Prime things. So I think Valve should also try to add more intrusive anti-cheat for those who are willing to accept it, and I think this should be like a next level Prime thing into the game. So we know that for anti-cheat to work properly, it has to kind of search in your PC and stuff like that, and it's something that Valve has been very cautious about, because it's a tough thing to do, like not many players, not many customers would like to have his PCs being accessed for looking for those information, but I'm pretty sure a big amount of the competitive players in Counter-Strike would like to have that. So maybe here comes an idea for Valve at a next level of Prime, where people really get more searched about it and maybe try to give those customers, those people, 128 ticket rate servers as well. So that would be super good for the competitive part. But I think Valve is doing a great job, and the devs are. We need to congratulate the devs for putting out this work.